Absolutely, Ryan.
You ready to do it?
Oh yeah, skates too. Corporate last workout. Well, as you can tell, today's workout is body armor.
Body armor.
Happy Saturday, bro.
Thanks.
Mhm.
Saturday, last workout of the week. We made it. It is May 2nd, you guys. Welcome to your at-home CrossFit Cure workout. We're going to start, before we get into body armor, which is an 18-minute AMRAP, let's start with our warm-up.
Sure.
We are going to start one time with a 1-minute squat hold. So just sit down there, sink into it. You can move around a little bit, shift around to the different corners of your feet. How do you keep yourself entertained in a 1-minute squat hold?
I have no idea. I just
Bring your
nervously
phone.
laugh at myself while I'm trying to figure out something to say
Yeah.
to respond to him. That's how I entertain myself.
I bring my phone.
Ooh, yeah.
It's probably actually been more than
Angry
a minute
Birds?
now. Yeah. Good, like 2010 reference. All right. After we get into our squat hold, we're going into 3 rounds of the following. The first is a world's greatest stretch. So, kind of in a lunge position here. He's going to take his inside arm, reach it under and through the thread the needle, then push the knee out, and then bring his arm up overhead. Repeat that movement, going nice and slow for 30 seconds each side. This is great because it stretches out your hips, it stretches out your thoracic spine, and it stretches out your chest. After you do 30 seconds each side, we're going to go into 8 slow air squats. Go nice and slow in these guys. If your knees are still cold, you don't have to go to full depth right away, but we want you to work your way to that. Again, we're doing 3 rounds here, so you'll get plenty of chances to get that squat warmed up. Then we're going to go into anchored sit-ups. So we've got a dumbbell here. That's the anchored part of it. He's squeezing his feet on it and then doing a sit-up. Notice it's without the ab mat here. This is how we do an anchored sit-up. And the last movement is push-ups. So we got 6 push-ups here. He's probably going to do them here on the floor. But if floor push-up isn't happening for you, we can always elevate that to a chair, couch, countertop, or even do a knee push-up as well. So 30 seconds each side, world's greatest stretch. 8 slow air squats, 8 anchored sit-ups, and 6 push-ups. 3 rounds. That's your warm-up. Let's talk about body armor.
Sweet.
Can do our theme song for us for our videos, you know, the Carlton. Okay, we are looking at an 18-minute AMRAP here, body armor, 18-minute AMRAP with the following movements. The first is a single leg glute bridge. So again, down on the ground, feet up next to your hips, one leg up, pressing up with the other leg, pushing your hips into the ceiling, squeeze your glutes at the top. This is a difficult movement to do single leg. So we're going to do 10 of these in our first round. If you do want to scale this, you can do 2-leg glute bridge, standard glute bridge, 10 reps. Then we're going to go into 15 push-ups. So we've got floor push-ups. Okay, we can do knee push-ups as well, or we can elevate that. We got a bench here to demonstrate that. If you've got something like a chair or a sofa, elevate, so that we can get through all 15 reps. We should be able in the early rounds to get through these unbroken, so pick a scale. As the rounds go on, you might break it up into 2 to 3 sets, but picking something that is easy to start. Another option there is to scale the reps back instead of 15. You can do like 12, 10, something like that.
Are you more interested in us getting a good workout?
Yeah.
Rather than, like if it's difficult for us to do floor push-ups, do as many as you can up to that 15 versus like scaling down. If you know you got the scale times 50 push-ups.
Yeah, we don't want it to be easy.
Right?
We want a good, it should be a hard chest workout. You should
Yeah.
feel that burn, but I don't want you resting a bunch, right?
Got it.
So keep moving. Again, it's an AMRAP. We're trying to get as many rounds and reps as we can, but there's a reason you're working out, right? You want it to be difficult.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
make your own decision there. Okay, the last thing we're going to do is a 30-second plank. We're doing a standard plank off our elbows. This is going to be the most difficult variation. Up to the arms is going to be a little bit easier. And then we can do a knee plank as well. It's going to be easier as well. We can also elevate that again up to the bench or something. We want to get a full 30 seconds there. So something like that. If you want to go the opposite way, you can throw your feet up on the bench. Really challenge yourself there. So 30 seconds plank. We want it to be a difficult plank, but you should be able to get through all 30 seconds and then survive getting down from it.
I'm a survivor.
So those are our movements. 10 single leg glute bridge, 15 push-up, 30-second plank. That's one round. Second round, glute bridges go up by 10. So you'll do 20 glute bridges and then 15 push-ups, 30-second planks, and then 30 glute bridges the next round, and then 40, etc., until we hit that 18-minute time cap.
Sweet.
Record your rounds and reps. That's it.
Yeah, have a great workout.
Last workout of the week. Let's cool down. So we're finishing off our week and cooling down with some stretching and some mobility. So the first stretch we're going to do is the chest opener. A couple ways you can do this. We like to go off an upright, or if you don't have an upright at home, just use a door frame. Okay. You can also do it off the floor as well, stretching away from that shoulder. Get a nice stretch through the chest there. About a minute each side, then we're going to move on to our overhead tricep stretch. Bring that arm back, pull that elbow, stretch out that tricep. Should be sore from all those push-ups you did. Again, a minute each side, continuing to keep pressure on that so that stretch gets as deep as possible. Third is going to be a standing side stretch. So just get your arms overhead. Nice little good move. I like the hands pointed. Stretching out those obliques. And then the last one is the easiest stretch you can do. So laying down stretch. So find a nice comfortable spot, just like this. And just stretch your hands out as far as you can, your feet out as far as you can. This is an abdominal stretch. It's going to pull those in opposite directions.
That's good.
It's relaxing. You might fall asleep.
Mind if I stay here?
All right. I think that's it for us today, you guys.
Have a great weekend.
Thanks. Have a good weekend. See you next week.
Bye.